Hello and welcome to this Substance Painter tutorial. In this video, we're going to take a look at the new Livelink plugin in Substance Painter 2017.4. In this version, the Livelink plugin now ships with Substance Painter, and the plugin supports both Unity and Unreal Engine. The Livelink indicator will change depending on if you're using either the Unity or the Unreal Engine Livelink. So now, let's take a look at how this works using Unreal Engine. The Livelink functionality in UE4 now ships with the Substance plugin. So here in my project, you can see if I go to Edit, Plugins, I have the Substance plugin enabled. And you can download the Substance plugin from the UE4 Marketplace. So now that everything is set up, I can just send this mesh here over to Substance Painter. So to do that, I'm going to come down to the content browser, and here's where I have the mesh. I'm just going to right-click on this mesh, and then choose the Send to Painter option. Here you will see in Substance Painter, we have our mesh imported, and here at the top, our Livelink has been established. We are in UE4 as the integration, and this green light here represents that the link between Painter and UE4 is enabled. So here I have a scene that I've already opened in Painter and I've been working on, and I've been sending textures from Painter over here to UE4 using the new Livelink plugin. So now I'm going to make some changes here to the materials that I already have. So for example, here on my shelf, I'm just going to grab a smart material. I'm going to use this machinery material. I'm going to drag and drop that here into my layer stack. Now you'll notice there's a slight delay between Painter and UE4, and then here in UE4 you can see that the texture is updating, but we see kind of this low proxy resolution version of our texture. And this has to do with the way that UE4 updates assets in this proxy state when the editor is not active. So for example, if I come back over here to the UE4 editor and just click here to make it active, you can see that the texture resolves to the correct resolution. Our integration team is looking at workarounds to speed up this process. However, for now, you will need to just click on the UE4 editor to make it act, so it will update the texture from that proxy resolution. So now, here back in Substance Painter, I'm just going to right-click on my texture set and do a mask with color selection. I'm going to use my ID to place this machinery here in this red ID area. Now you'll see here in UE4, it's been updated. I'll just click the interface again here to make it active, and then the proxy resolution has been changed. Now let's take a look at painting some details. So right above this layer, I'm just going to add a new standard layer. And here you can see that my material is just set to the normal channel. And what I'm going to do is just stamp in some normal detail here into this area of my mesh. Now, before I do this, I'm also going to come up here to my filters. I'm going to add a filter, and I'm going to add this Matte Effects Detail Edgeware so that I can add an edgeware material as I paint my details. So we have this in place. Here I'm just going to go ahead and just quickly set up my material. So here for that metal roughness, we'll drop that metal reflectance value. And here we'll worry about the actual edgeware in just a moment. Let's just come back over here to our layer. Let's just stamp this detail down. So here we've added the detail. UE4 is updating. We'll click here to refresh that proxy resolution, and now you can see that detail has been added. We'll go back here into Painter. We'll select this detail edgeware, and now I'll start to do just a bit of adjustment here to this grunge. And here for that base color, I'm just going to lower its value down once again. And here you can see that UE4 is now updating. Let's just click to make it active. And now I can see my changes right here directly in UE4. Now, here at the top, you can see that we have our UE4 integration enabled, and we have this green light or this green button which is indicating that the Livelink is enabled. If for any reason I want to pause this Livelink, all I need to do is just come over and click this green button. You'll see that it turns to red, and that basically just pauses the live interaction. So now here in Painter I can continue to work, add textures. If I don't want to have to worry about that overhead of sending textures over here to UE4, I can just work like this, and then once I've done my texturing, for example, let's say that we're going to come in here to our machinery group. Let's come over to our base color, and let's just make a change to the color here. This time we'll make it more of this kind of reddish orange, and now I'll click the Disable Autolink button to green, which is now going to send my changes over. And here it is in UE4. We'll just click here to activate the UI, and now we can see those changes. So this has been a look at how the UE4 Livelink works. Again, the plugin now ships by default with the 2017.4 release here inside of Substance Painter, and the Livelink plugin contains workflows for both UE4 as well as Unity. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.